What's up, y'all? This is Dre41, and as you guys can see, I have the new school Pennywise going up against, well, I guess you could say Bride of Chucky, the Bride of Chucky version of Chucky, the more destroyed Chucky, distraught Chucky. So with this one, let me give you guys some background in regards to why these two are, two of my favorite, or put in the category of some of my favorite horror film movie icons. Chucky was the first horror film I seen. I had to have seen that movie by myself when I was maybe 7 years old, maybe 8 years old, by myself in the early 90s. Mind you, if you're a kid, the dark scares you. So mind you, a 7 or 8 year old watching Chucky or Child's Play by themselves, scared, it scared everything out of me, like for real. It was like, it had me so messed up. I remember that my old room was down the hallway from the kitchen, and down that hallway for the entrance of the kitchen, the garbage can was right there. And in my little head, I thought that the trash can turned into Chucky, and it was running slow motion down the hallway towards my bedroom. It freaked me out. It had me shook. I'm not even gonna lie, it had me shook. I'm just gonna put it out there. That was wild, and it was like that what kind of got me into horror films, is just that fear. After a while, it was the gore, special effects, things like that, appreciating the art form itself. But like, the initial thing was just the fear of like turning off the lights and not knowing what's there, and just having that mind of a child, and that fear. Fear is a strong emotion. Not to get too much into it, but yeah. With It, or Pennywise, I stumbled across that, I think it was a Saturday. It had to have been a Saturday afternoon. Cartoons went off, and usually Channel 6, Fox, whatever. I used to watch Fox Kids. This really ages me. They used to have like afternoon movie matinees, whatever, something like that. And It was on, and I was watching it. I'm like, oh, okay, this movie's pretty good. It was a long movie. It was a 2-part miniseries. It came on TV, and it was written by I can't even remember. Stephen King. I'm bugging. I actually bought the book to it. I never read it because I lost it. But it was a huge book. The book was like $30. I need to buy another one, or I could just get it online. It's probably cheaper. But yeah, with Pennywise, the new one anyway, that was a good movie. Like, that was a really good movie, and I can't wait for the next one to come out when they're are adults. But hopefully they get like flashbacks to when they were kids, because the kids in the movie were pretty good too. Like, I can't even take anything away from them. Like, they were very entertaining. The movie was well written. Of course, they had to change some of the aspects of the movie, because the book is way crazier than what the movie is. I would definitely suggest, if you guys haven't seen the first It movie, definitely watch it. It's way low budget. It's super low, but it was made for TV in the 90s. Any movie made for TV in the 90s, trash. But you just have to appreciate the art. Another thing with the movie It, I want them to really go in depth, like with the second movie, of what it is. Like, its origins or something. Like, get into the mythos of it. Like, make me understand what's going on with that character, what it's trying to do, what its mission in life is, like something of an origin or something. Because if you watch the movie It, the newest one, when the kids were in that quarry, that little lake inside the quarry, they say, oh, it's a turtle. That turtle means something in the mythos of Stephen King books. And I really hope that they eventually get into that and really like expand upon it, because that's a really cool aspect. If you guys haven't never looked into that, it's a really cool aspect that they have in most Stephen King books. The character Pennywise is actually a shapeshifter, and he's not only a clown. He shapeshifts into many different things, but they can't really get into that in the movies because it has to be a character. They have to have a franchise character. It has to have a certain look, of course. I understand that. So it's cool that it's the clown. Pennywise the dancing clown is fine. But I really want to get into the mythos of the character, where the adults get older and they really look into what Pennywise really is. And I hope that they decide if they do it in this movie, to make a creature that doesn't look like a spider. In the book they say it's like an imaginable creature where if we see it, we couldn't comprehend what it looks like. Don't make it a spider. If we can't comprehend what it looks like, I know in our mind we try to have it, like if we see something we never seen before, we try to make it relate to something that we do know what it is. So if we see like a spaceship, we say it's like a flying saucer or a hubcap or something like that. Unless somebody who's an artist or, who's good at detailing what they've seen can draw it out or, explain it. But I definitely want to see that. And I don't want it just to be 2 movies. Make it a franchise. Why not? Make the It movie a franchise. Just don't call it 2 movies and that's it. I hope not. But if they do, please explain everything. Now with Chucky, on the other hand, they had a lot of movies. The ones in the late 90s weren't great. The last 2 movies were okay, but I definitely appreciate the first 3, of course. The first 3 were probably the best ones. The last one, it's hit and miss. I mean, it's just because I don't know, it needs to get the same love that horror movie icons should. It should come out in the theaters. It shouldn't be some direct to demand, on demand. It should be a theatrical release and some real money behind it by somebody who's not interested in trying to get the box office, a box office hit. You'll get your money. It's just gonna take a while. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just take that hit, that initial hit. But overall, these 2 characters I definitely like if I had to choose one over the other. Because the character has been so diluted over the years, I can't pick Chucky. I'm going to have to pick Pennywise at this time because of the remake and how they rejuvenated the character. So I'm going to have to say Pennywise is the better character at this time. I don't see them really putting a theatrical release for Chucky anytime soon. I think the character has made its run in theaters and in movies in general. The actor who's voiced Chucky, is on the older side. Unless they remake it. If they remake Chucky, then I can definitely see it being way better than the original. If they keep it grounded as much as possible. I mean, Chucky is a voodoo, curse, basically. So, I mean, how realistic can it get? But they can really get into, like, the voodoo aspect of it. Like, I really see if they could get, like, a darker tone to Chucky. I think that would be really, really cool. But overall, like I said, right now, the better franchise, in my opinion, is It. But other than that, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Later.